What's poppin', people? It's Dante. Just exploring the macro here. I'm gonna switch to P mode with my Ricoh GRIII. Then click up on the D-pad, enabling macro mode. And I believe that photographing in macro after a nice little storm, it's the ideal time, right? You can embrace the beautiful detail of the raindrops along the leaves and the flowers. And I'm really interested in these small details nowadays, sort of trying to embrace all the things that I would typically avoid photographing in the past, right? I've always been looking and searching for some, you know, incredible moments and complex imagery and stuff like that. But now that I'm embracing the detail and photographing using macro mode on the Ricoh GRIII, yeah, it's opening the world for me as a photographer. It's opening the world for me in a new way that I think is very exciting. And I just want to share this process here in this video because the macro function on the Ricoh is, I think, one of its strong suits. You can get extremely close. You know, I don't know the specs, I don't know the detail and all that stuff in terms of the technical side of things, but all I know is the lens, it's like this close. And I'm picking up focus, like right there. So yeah, I just really enjoy this process. I really enjoy coming out here after a nice storm. You know, the dewdrops upon the flowers. It's my new subject of interest. Something I would completely overlook in the past, right? But I want to capture every detail of this city. I want to photograph the small, the big, you know, the landscapes, the people, the flowers, the trees, literally anything and everything around me. You know, these newspaper stands, the signage, everything becomes interesting when you open yourself up to new possibilities. And yeah, I actually do believe that switching things up in terms of you know, using this small camera, embracing the high contrast black and white small JPEGs, it yeah, it kind of opens you up to more possibilities actually. You know, you would think that photographing using raw files, you know, has more flexibility. You can shoot everything and make it look however you want, whatever. But realistically, limiting yourself and constraining yourself to photographing with high contrast black and white, I believe it's sort of getting to the roots of the medium in a fun way, where you eliminate all of the distracting elements of a frame, you eliminate all of the color, you eliminate the shadow detail, and you're basically focusing on what's illuminated, what's in the light, what is really important in the scene in front of you, right? Look at this bell on this bicycle. This is a good one. This is a good one. I like this. Yeah, and I think by photographing in the macro mode, you can actually highlight these, you know, things a lot more efficiently and effectively because of the close proximity that you have to the subject. And it's almost like painting, right? You're making a beautiful abstract sort of painting with this process where, yeah, it's not necessarily capturing reality, but it's abstracting it, right? We're turning the mundane into a surreal photograph, right? So by photographing in all conditions, right, coming out in the rain, playing with the macro mode, yeah, I believe that it's a good way to embrace surrealism and abstraction with photography. And as an artist, as a street photographer, yeah, I'm starting to realize that these are interesting goals to consider. And yeah, just moving forward with curiosity at the forefront, making more and more pictures, I think is the goal, and longevity. So yeah, just sharing some thoughts on this beautiful day.